Okay, we are washing our clothes at the Carolina Beach. Would this be? This wouldn't be called the visitor center.
This is a marina.
This is a marina. The marina, and I ought to know that because of the boats out here. But this is where you check in at.
Yes, this is where you check in.
This is where you check in at. They check in right here. And guys, it is cold.
It's very cold.
Cold and wet, windy. And in North Carolina, at least a good portion of it is getting hit with some, not a heavy, I don't think any place is getting any heavy snow.
It's a dusting of snow.
A dusting of snow. A peppering of snow. And so, but out here you got a number of boats out here. And, but for those of you that are interested in staying here, they do have, Sandra is sporting a, what do you call that?
I'm not sure. It's not a Snuggie.
I don't know.
I don't know.
A comfy. We'll call it a comfy.
Okay, yes, it's very comfy.
I'm wearing one. Mine's black. Is that in it? Isn't this black?
Yes, black.
Okay, I couldn't tell if it's black or dark blue. If you open up the laundry, Sandra, let's demonstrate, or at least show. This is the laundry facility. It's one dryer and one washer, and that's all we need. And it costs how much?
$1.25.
$1.25 to wash and $1 to dry.
No, I'm see.
Yeah.
No, $1.50 to wash.
It's $1.50 to wash?
It's 6 quarters, yeah.
Okay, so basically $2.50 to do a load of laundry. That's not bad. That's not bad at all.
We got nice showers today.
Yeah, we got a nice shower. Sandra went to, you went to the shower house. Yeah. And Sandra went to the shower house, and how was the showers?
It was okay.
Now, they have, I will say this, the Carolina Beach, they've never had real good, strong water pressure at the campgrounds. But it's, personally, I haven't found it to be a big deal.
No.
I think Site 12 is the only one that really, unless they've done something to it.
The water on it has that thing where you had to pull down.
Yeah.
If not, it'll come out the bottom like a regular faucet.
Yeah. But they, I think this is new.
Yeah, that is new.
I don't recall seeing this here before. But at any rate,
watering hole for your dogs.
Yeah, you really don't want a lot of pressure going through your RV pipes anyway, and so it's not a big deal with me. I would rather them have less pressure than too much pressure, and though we do have a governor on it. But this is cool. This is really neat. We usually hang out here. I'm not sure what this device is.
No,
I'm not sure, and so I wonder if there's any quarters in it. No quarters.
It costs 50 cents to call now.
50
Long
cents.
distance is $1. It used to cost a quarter. Inflation.
Golly, does anybody even?
I don't know.
I guess if you really had to, but the only thing is, if I had to call somebody,
I wouldn't remember their number.
I would have to show them a picture. Because that's what we go by when you look on your phone.
Yeah.
All you see is a picture.
Number.
You see a picture, and so a picture wouldn't work on this. You'd have to have the actual phone number, and so that's the problem.
Yeah.
Unless you know somebody's number, you're going to be in trouble. And so, but that's what we grew up. Back when we walked to school both ways barefooted. Here's an interesting bit of information right here. The cicada killer. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of a cicada killer. I used to call them Japanese hornets. These bad boys right here, or bad girls. It's actually a female, is what it is. A female wasp. They're actually considered wasp. These things are scary, absolutely scary. But they say that they're not threatening. They're not aggressive. Unless disturbed or threatened. But these things, I mean, if you ever was to see one, you'd never forget it. But they make their nest in the ground. It's absolutely just incredible looking. I've always called them hornets, but I guess they are considered a wasp, and they are after the cicadas, and they take them down in their little holes, the nest in the ground, and they stun the cicada, and then their larva that hatches feeds on the cicadas, and so just absolutely just amazing what you learn. And but we met a ranger while we were out here doing the close just a few minutes ago, and just a really friendly fella, really interested, just a vast bit of knowledge. And but he was talking about the burn that they're going to have out here, and the control burn. And so it's all, and I can only imagine. He says it's something that has to be, a lot of thought has to be put into it because of all the smoke. And I can imagine you got a whole campground that you're burning areas in it, and but there's the smoke that comes from it can be disturbing and block. It can mess up traffic and all that type of stuff. Houses where people live, and so. But any rate, this out here. The earlier today they had thousands. I mean, it was really incredible. I was inside the office here, and one of the employees was pointing. We were looking out towards this way is where most of them were, but there were thousands and thousands of migrating cormorants, and they were feeding on the bait fish in the area. And but I couldn't get over here because they've got it blocked off with cones, so I couldn't go out here. But over in this way, there were even a couple thousand more. Absolutely just amazing how many of them were out here. And he was amazed himself. He couldn't believe it. And he told his supervisor while I was there, he said, there are thousands and thousands of cormorants out here. And so, but this right here, they got all this in this area here. This is the area I was wanting to get to. I could walk out there and see the cormorants. But they got it all coned up, and they're doing some work. And so, but yeah, the ranger that we talked out here really got a chance to talk about his job and stuff. Me being retired deputy sheriff, we got to talk about different things, aspects. And so he originally went to a local college, Catawba College in Salisbury. That's where he went, but he's originally from England. He's from England, and so he says he's been here for some time now, and he's very slowly losing his accent, but it was still there. To me, it sounded Irish. It's a very strong Irish. A hint of it was there, and you could tell it was there. And so, but he said that in England, instead of the accents, like over here in America, you would have to go great distances to see different accents, like north, south, stuff like that. Go to a different state. Maybe people like in Alabama or Mississippi, that type of, before you see a different or hear a different accent. He says in England, you just have different towns. You can have a different dialect or accent of English over there. He says it's really amazing. You just go to town and it can be that distinguishable. And so really amazing what you learn. And so the people that you meet out here. Well, at any rate, we're drying. We're in the drying process. And so we're going to continue on with that. But this rain is supposed to be with us at least until midnight. And so this is a perfect time to do the laundry. And so we're going to get back. Sandra's going to make some dinner. And I think she's making orange chicken. We're going to have a Chinese meal tonight, a Chinese dish cuisine. And so, and then we got the rest of the days. We're going to try to get an itinerary together on what we're going to do for the rest 4 days that we're out here. But any rate, let's get back to the laundry.